Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of EXP. We are coming back from a little break from ourselves, so I'm very excited to get back into it. I think I'm guessing and hoping you guys are too.
Me too.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
we have a fun couple of things. So last session, they all leveled up, so we are now at level 2. You would have probably seen 2 episodes of them in level 2 as of right now. This is the 3rd episode of level 2. I'm not sure what number episode overall that we are in this string of episodes, but we're moving, we're shaking. So last session you guys leveled up. We also have moved to roll 20 for our maps. So previously we were on Owlbear Rodeo, also a great system, but the lovely people over at Demiplane have sent us a bunch of different things that we can access on Roll20 through our account. So you'll see today's battle on Roll20 with some fun new tokens, fun new, mechanical things to do on Roll20 itself. Yeah, they have some great tools, a couple different giveaways and stuff, of which might still be running at this point. So go try your hand at a little puzzle because we still have some stuff to give away. We love them. We're not officially sponsored or anything, but they've been awesome sending us some cool stuff. So thank you very much, Demiplane and Roll20 and Drive Through RPG. It's been very cool. We are unfortunately missing Alex today.
Bye, Alex.
Bye, Alex.
Bye, Alex.
For now.
He's off. He should be back next time. He's off in LA doing some very cool stuff. Let's go ahead and get right into it. We left off with our hopeful party taking flight for the first time together. The hot air balloon was recharged, basket packed up, and lifted into the air. Across 3 days of travel, they saw some interesting things. An interesting rabbit racing across the plains and into a section of forests, some downpour that slowed their travel, a tall, slender man in a top hat, intricate vest, and holding a crossbody satchel, of which he pulled a seemingly average glider from, which ended in some not-so-average flight. And we ended with our group stopping for the night next to a large pond in the middle of a flat area with a forest off to the side. While Aurelia and Morgen were splashing around in the water, Elret, Døden, and Evandris went off to forage and catch some creatures. They returned to a site of a waving of their party members before they felt wrap around their legs and as they got thrown into the water. So we'll head to Roll20 and I'll
Right now.
right now. As the DM position in Roll20, I get to drag a little bookmark, which is all of your views, to our newest map. So you guys should be coming in, seeing a little map here.
Okay, I thought we were dealing with like a little pond.
So, as
We're drowning.
Might. Morgan's character is just in the middle of the water.
yeah, we have. You guys can see on your left side there's like the measure and stuff. You guys can see it's adjusted to inches and things, so it's all incorrect daggerheart. Oh no. It's all incorrect daggerheart positions. Are you guys able to move your specific characters? Like, do you have? I think you
Help, I'm
should.
drowning. Yes, I can. Oh no, I'll come get you.
Awesome.
Yes.
There. Sick. All right. So in those positions, you guys are looking on from the forest over here. As you guys are coming back from, I'm trying to see if I have like a pointer. I don't know if I do. Here, I think there's an effect tab that we can do too.
At the bottom,
Yeah.
FX.
Yep. So, in our spot over here is our Elret and Evandris are leaving the forest area with Døden. You guys look over and you see Døden, as he's kind of stepping towards this water, kind of stumble for a quick second on one of his steps before he looks over to you guys, and you see him almost like seize for a sec, and then he kind of flickers out of your tangential space in front of you before he disappears entirely.
Oh no.
What?
Oh.
So at the same time is
One
when
thing
you
at a
see,
time.
at the same time is when you see you see Aurelia and Morgen go under the water, of which next to you guys, as you guys dip under the water, you look and spot what seems to be a large, finned, kraken-esque being with a cloud of like bubbly, sort of ethereal sort of magic around their flickering tentacles, one of them wrapped around your feet as it's holding you there under this water. So, yeah, there we go. We have our little tokens there, and I'm gonna do a switch of music. Actually, never mind. We're gonna keep it with that. I don't know what some
We're
of these
screaming.
sound like. I don't know. Battle Requiem. I don't know what this one is.
Help me.
Yeah, this seems very chill. Okay, we're gonna keep it at that other one then. Because that one kind of gets into it after a second. But yes, we'll start off at this pond here. And we're starting off at combat. So, it starts off with you guys. Actually, one quick thing that I do want to go over that I'll splice in the beginning of this first half. So, with you guys having your new ability from last time that is specific to this campaign,
Right.
it's the translating of hope or fear. It's that, oh man, I need to find the page that I have for that real quick. Sessions.
Capacitance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's capacitance. Oh no, I'm sorry, ethereal resonance.
Oh.
That's the one that goes between your parties. They
Yeah.
rolled.
Oh no.
They in their session had a number of rolls that would, it's the whole card thing. They decided to pull cards for it, for the number of integral, I guess, roles or moments or whatever in their group, and they came out with 12
hope for us.
fear for me.
Oh no.
So I'm starting maxed out with fear for this session.
Thanks,
from their
guys.
actions.
There is no fear.
They
in
are
these
evil.
They are so evil.
So, just to let you guys know where that status is for now, I have maxed
We were
out
kind
fear.
to them.
We were so kind, and they.
I know, you gave them 4 hope, and they were like 12 fear. Alright.
Aurelia will remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Landon
No.
actually might remember.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. We'll do that.
Also, is this ruler still on for anyone else?
I don't see.
No.
No.
Okay, good.
Yes, that's the other thing. You can hide your ruler if you wanna hide it from people. Alright. So let's see. I will do. I thought there was a way. Oh, here, sir. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna give these separate auras. So we can determine which one's which.
And real quick, do we start our hope and
Oh.
stress as if it was cleared, or do we keep it from last time?
I think hope is restarts, but stress might stay.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm trying to remember. It
Because
was a
like,
little wacky because I know my stuff carries over.
yeah. Oh, I actually don't know.
I don't have any stress, but I do have 2 hope.
I think we start with 2 hope.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Each. Hope. I know it's very like. I think it carries over. I believe it carries over because
All of
you
it?
start with 2 hope, I think, at the beginning of the campaign, and that's what you guys did.
Oh.
So I think it does carry over your number.
I think I believe it carries over. That was my last understanding, but
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So we'll do. Okay. So these are Kraken purple dot and Kraken. Well, so okay. They're not technically Krakens. This is actually, fun fact, a homebrew creature. I tried to take a hand or a swing at the ability to build a character in Daggerheart because it has a couple steps and stuff for DMs. So,
What are you calling these guys?
This is
Demos?
this is a Cragenâwen, which is close to Kraken, but yeah, it's called
Or
a
better.
Cragenâwen.
Cragenâwen.
And there's 2 of them?
Yes, there are 2 of them. One for each of those
One for
players
each
in the
of us.
water.
Are they friends or lovers?
Oh, friends 2 lovers.
And
That's a good question.
Lovers. Should
Yeah,
I
you know.
seduce the Cragenâwen?
Cragenâwen. Okay. So we have purple and green. They have little dots on them, so you can show exactly which one you are
Awesome.
swiping towards. Okay. I have my little DM outline here ready to go. Goes to you guys.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
I'm freaking out. I want to get out of this thing.
I have an idea.
You have an idea? What do you? Please go for it.
I would like to transform into an octopus.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Proved.
Oh, okay.
So I'll mark a stress. And octopi can like be really skinny and slippy. So I'm going to try to wriggle my way out and then reach a tentacle towards Xander to also try to get him out.
Okay. I'll say, go ahead and give me, I'll say an agility roll. Let me see real quick.
Okay. I might have to do this on the normal Demiplan app just because my computer sucks. I'm trying.
That's fine.
But it's taking its time, but I get advantage on agility stuff, I think.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna also try something real quick. There's something called a focus ping. Will this shift all of your views?
It does.
Yes.
Ooh,
Whoa.
yeah.
Oh,
Very nice.
interesting.
Crazy.
Okay.
Ooh.
Feel free to still move around, but
Okay. So I gain advantage on navigate, sneak, and swim. So does that just mean I get an extra d6 for that?
I'm sorry, you said advantage?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, an agility roll with advantage. Yes, that would be a d6.
It's on navigate, sneak, and swim, and I am kind of.
This is swimming.
Okay.
Cool.
Nice.
Agility.
I got a 13 with fear.
13 with fear. Okay.
It's a rough roll.
I'll say, yeah.
Oh, plus 2. Or sorry, plus 1. 14.
14. Okay. We'll make it a contested thing because it's holding on to you.
I didn't
So,
roll that good.
Yeah. Lewis.
I rolled exactly a 13.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Thank goodness for the plus
As
1 I
you-
almost forgot about.
Yeah, you're like trying to wiggle out of it, and at first it starts to get tighter, and it feels like nothing's gonna work, and then you just turn into what is it? What does your octopus look like?
So I'm a little alarmed at first, so my camouflage is all over the place, really
Just different
colorful.
colors.
I'm gonna say I'm like, you know, the size of like a big loaf of sourdough.
That's such a small octopus.
Yeah,
They can get very
Literally.
small. Octopus can do that. You know, they can get really small.
Oh, I
I
see.
feel like
To
most
get out.
octopi are not that big.
Yeah.
I'm the size of an octopus, man. I don't know.
And you whoop, slip out of there right at sort of the last second of it being surely on its grasp. Like it was starting to like twist and turn its tentacle into like a knot, but you whoop right in the last second slip right out of it. Okay, and you were gonna go see if you can help Morgan out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Morgan cannot turn into an octopus.
All right. I'll say. So, how are you going at this? With like, finesse and trying to like slowly untangle, or are you just trying to brute strength it off of Morgan, or?
I think this is a finesse situation. I don't
Okay.
think an octopus is that strong.
There. Okay.
I got a lot of legs. I'm gonna try to.
I'm pretty gangly, so there's a lot of like appendages to grab onto.
That's true. All right.
Respect.
So I'll say I'll say a finesse roll from Aurelia, and then Morgan roll the d6 for advantage,
Oh, awesome. I got you.
as I'm sure you're helping in this situation.
Yes, I'm helping as much as a +1 gives you.
So I rolled really poorly again.
Great.
Okay.
That's an
Okay,
8 with fear.
wait, before anything happens, I'm going to I don't know how I do this while drowning, but I'm going to use my reassurance ability. And once per rest, after an ally attempts an action roll, but before the consequences take place, I can offer assistance, and you can re-roll the dice.
Oh. Yeah, what does your reassurance look like? You're like,
I think as I see like
Can I get a head pat?
I see like a tiny little pink tentacle, I think, coming to help me in this monstrous mess. And instead of squirming around, I become so instantly stoic, and just like my face becomes really calm, and I give like a calming smile to you.
I feel.
That's awesome.
So you can re-roll it.
That's better. That's better.
Huge.
That's a 13 with hope.
Awesome.
with hope.
Should I re-roll the d6 as well, or is that gone?
I'll say yeah, sure, because you reached in and gave a little extra.
Awesome. That's a +3 from me.
All right. And for contested, here I'll do it online. So so that's why I did this online, so you guys can see it too. Because if this does better and holds on to Morgan, I'll say it will jump in and potentially do something next that is
Yes.
potentially a little worse. So /R 1d20, and I'm not really adding anything, I guess. So I'll do okay. Yes, 1d20 +1 for this sort of kraken sort of tentacle strength. And okay, so with a 5. As you come in, other tentacle peeling apart, you feel a little smile on Morgan there.
Yeah, and then I'll slowly, as I'm so calm right now, I'll just extend my stick for you to grasp onto.
I wriggle all my little tentacles around your stick, and I pull with all my little octopus strength. I like try to untangle you out of there, like kind of mistake the kraken's tentacle for itself, maybe. I don't know, like suction cup it a little bit to throw it off its game.
You know.
Great. And we start spiraling up to the surface like Shape of Water.
Ooh.
Incredible.
All right. Quick question, Katie. Are you on the right Wi-Fi? Because you're kind of pausing, like your video is kind of glitchy. Make sure you're not on like the shed Wi-Fi and you're on the actual house Wi-Fi.
I have noticed that
I
as
also
well, and I was hoping that it was just me. Let me check.
Cool.
Jay,
I like
could
it.
be-
It's like
you
an
could be using a
abstraction
lot
of
of-
Katie.
You could be using a lot of resources too, and like Zoom's hungry, so like
That's fair.
Zoom is what?
like Zoom takes a lot. Like, there's just if you have like tabs open and all these things, like videos is
Oh, I
just
have
choppy.
3 tabs open. This is
Yeah.
going crazy.
But if it's an old laptop, like that could be part of it. It just
Yeah.
doesn't have enough oomph.
Yeah, that too.
Um,
But
I'm
Cool.
on the correct Wi-Fi.
all
you
right.
could turn the video. I mean, you could turn the video as much as this is. I'm just a suggestion. You could turn the video off and probably put something over top. I don't know.
Yeah,
Your
we
call,
did that
though.
with Døden, with the his character in the latest one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
gonna
We'll roll
see
with it. Just thought I'd check.
If I can close out of like anything unnecessary. I'm closed out of most everything. It's this.
That's
I
fine.
think that this 20 situation is just a lot for this computer to handle.
All good. Thought we'd check, but no problem. All right. So we yeah, as you guys are going up, I will spend a fear with these two. As a reaction, I'll spend a fear to put the spotlight on purple. Actually, green would be closer, so I'll spend a fear to pull green into the battle real quick. Actually, can't use that reaction. We'll just do these standard attack. Let's see. So, as you guys will move you closer so that you're next to Morgan, as you guys start to fly away, the tentacles sort of turn it around as it sort of starts to follow you up, and it starts to open its mouth, and you see rows and rows of like sharp needly teeth as it kind of comes up and goes tries to bite at you guys. It will specifically go for, I guess, Morgan, because you'd be following as like as Aurelia sort of goes up.
Morgan's not surprised. They know they look like bait.
Hey, Anna,
They resemble a
Question?
long worm.
how big are these things? Loaf of sourdough bread, 2 loaves.
Yeah. In terms of bread, how big are they?
So, in my head, if each of these squares is 1 inch, and the ranges, I had the ranges up for a second. Let me see. There is range. So melee is right next to him, very close. Is 2 to 3 inches, about 5 to 10 feet. So with it being about 2 inches, in my head, they were like 8 or 9 feet in height.
Big.
Yeah.
So what's that in bread?
A really big loaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like-
god.
Like
Here.
three baguettes long.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's insane.
At least 3 baguettes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That is a 19 to hit you, Morgan.
Yes.
Okay. So
That hits.
you have 9 points of physical damage coming in as you're going up. Maybe your legs are the last dangly piece. They just rake down your legs as you're,
Oh my gosh.
still swimming up with Aurelia there.
Okay.
I'll also mention real quick. Sorry, with the I told you guys I would mention this if it ever does come up,
Yeah.
but with the cloud of sort of this, you can tell almost it's like the crackling sort of energy that you felt before every once in a while of this sort of ethereal magic around them. This would qualify for your unknown named ability of once per session while in the proximity of certain areas saturated with aether. You can roll in the table that I have here for a potential boon, and it can only happen once per session. But
Whoa.
this is, you are in if you're around these creatures, you're in an aether sort of, cloud area that it is more saturated. So just to keep that in mind.
Can I do that now?
Yeah, get a
Sure.
boon.
Why not?
Are we gonna boon? Am I gonna
Get
boon?
booned up.
Always touch
Okay.
the shiny thing.
Yeah. First, I'm gonna mark one armor slot and take one hit point mark from that damage.
Aurelia, you're around there too if you'd like. You could
Yeah,
also
I would
try.
love to.
All right,
Yeah,
so
just
roll.
keep
Bitches love boons.
Roll a D. You guys roll a D6.
Each of us?
Okay. Yes.
Oh, cool.
As you're within this area, you see this happening as you're like
Nice.
druid crafting and escaping and feeling the
Swimming, yes.
teeth on your legs. You dig down. You feel this thing inside of you connect to this ethereal nature. So we have a 1
Yes,
for Morgan
one for me.
I got a 5.
and a 5 for Aurelia. So with a 1, as you're like reaching out and trying to feel, Morgan, for this aether, you feel this around you. The teeth in your legs almost interrupt your thought and connection, and it doesn't seem to connect with you this time. There's no
Makes
boon with a
sense.
1. And with a 5, you clear X stress for the duration of this scene, where X is the current amount of stress you have. Once the scene ends, you regain that X stress, and you can also go under your total amount of stress with this ability.
I went from having 1 stress from beast forming to having no stress.
All right.
Nice.
So, there
Something.
you go.
So stressful.
All right.
No
So,
stress.
that was the attack from the Kraken and the mysterious, abilities. It's back to you guys. What about maybe across the lake there, across the pond?
I think
Yeah.
Evandris looks at Elret. Elret, may I? And his wings kind of pop open, golden motes, and I'm gonna take market stretch to pick up Elret and book it.
Toss me.
I love that. All right. So where are you guys going? Do you have a...
My plan is because I assume Elret can't necessarily swim, is to just fly as hard and fast as I can to get her towards the other edge. Kind of thing. Yeah.
Uh-huh. All
Other
the way
edge
across.
here, all the way across, while still and that way I can stay flying and then prepare to
Uh-huh.
help.
That's fair.
Even more.
All right. I'll say the closest point, 28 inches, is right on the edge, I'd say. So that's pretty far. I'll say, because you're going this distance, I mean, I'll say just an agility roll to see
Okay.
if you get the full distance and the amount of time that you want to get there.
Got it.
Hey, quick question, Anna.
Yes.
Is there any reason I would or would not be able to swim?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
You do
No,
have.
you-
Don't you have about 50 pounds of cast iron on you? That might be.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true. I forgot about that.
And Elret would
I
never
could be
sack
carrying a
the
little-
cast iron for her own life.
Dwarven bomb,
Well, water is bad for the cast iron, of course.
All right.
Let me see.
Well, if you drop me on top of one of them, I can kind of a momentum smack.
Oof.
That's true.
Yeah. A little bit of an
Bonk.
airstrike.
Yeah. Ah.
I got a 12 with fear.
Okay, 12 with fear. I regain that fear, but honestly, it was not that high of a thing anyway. You beat half the with 2d12, halfway is 12. So I'll say you definitely can get over there, no problem. So the two of you reach the other side. There, I'll move you, Elret.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. So you have now no problem, just whoosh all the way across to the other side. Evandris, yes, you get there. What happens next?
Are you so just to visualize this? Their shape of watering circling up. Do I see that?
Yeah,
Like,
so
Morgan
But I got bit a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
you see them on the way up, circling around, shape of watering, as they get closer. I'll say even as you're flying over is when that bite happens, and you see it kind of just rake Morgan's leg, but you still have the momentum coming up, and you see the two there. One is a little closer as it followed them, and the other is starting to make its way up.
If I may, I think Evandris would like drop Elret off and then pull that dog fighting move where he like flies upward and then like much like a heron at sea just drives like straight down like Superman punch to try
That's
to
so cool.
like aim at Cragenâwen.
All right. So, which one are you going for?
I'm gonna go for the one that like I see Morgan and Aurelia struggling, so I'm gonna go.
Yes, that is
straight down like
green.
Superman fists
Also
as like, and as he like goes down, his like hand wraps turn into the golden like ethereal gauntlets, and just gonna superhero punch this thing as hard as possible.
All right, go ahead and roll for it.
Also, I don't hear music right now. If we're supposed to,
Oh yeah, I don't.
I do hear music.
you do.
I do. Yes.
I will go back to the
Where is
jukebox.
it?
I don't hear music.
Oh no! Oh no!
Crit,
Yes!
Crit.
Yep, 2 tens. That's
crit.
that's the crit.
Ah,
Superman
like I hit a
move.
PR. Let's go.
It's all right. Okay, we pause here. We go lift some weights. All right.
Actually, I'm so sorry. We have to stop all recording. I gotta go to the gym. I'll be back in like an hour.
Okay.
That would be so. Side note, I'll cut this, whatever. I have absolutely thought of a game where your rolls and attempts or whatever are fully based on people playing at a gym, and if you try to do something, you roll either a similar movement or whatever, and if you get like a certain number, then that's your roll. But that would be like a full barbarian game type thing. I think that would be so much
I, for
fun.
one, am a fan.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yes, we'll do that. Okay, sick with a crit. Oh, that's crazy. Full Superman drop off, and then, like you said, sick as fuck, fighter move up to the sky and then back down. That's awesome. So yes, we start out with your full damage amount. So how much are you doing for that?
Quick question, right? So I am flying, so I can spend. I think that's just like baseline. I think we start there. There's a couple other extra things that I can do. It'd be 20, like with just the arcane gauntlets, it's 26 is the max damage it can do.
Okay, so yeah, you would start with the base dice damage, 26.
But in base dice, hold on, that is not with the modifier or with the modifier? I can't remember off the top of my head.
It's not with the modifier.
I don't think it's the modifier.
Okay, so it's 20 base damage.
Okay, so you start with 20 and then you roll everything else and add it on
Alright.
top.
Mm-hmm.
Highest possible. Oh, I might be wrong. I'm looking at the official things here. Your attack deals extra damage. Start with the highest possible value. Oh, the damage dice can roll. So yes, it is
Yeah,
without
so
the modifier.
20 to start.
Sick.
20,
And then
32.
32 points
Yeah.
of damage to this
I'm gonna
green bracket.
I'm gonna spend a hope to do another D8.
Wow.
Because I'm flying, I can spend a hope to do that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's stress. So, 4.
So 38, 42.
Yeah, and then there was also a couple of things.
This is crazy. This is another thing I'm gonna have to animate now.
So I have the body basher ability. So I gain on a successful attack using a weapon with a melee range, gain a bonus to your damage roll equal to your strength. So that 12 is actually a 15. So it's 41 damage right now.
41.
Yeah.
So okay, let's check one more time, because I think you're closer to 50, if my math is right.
Sure.
I might be wrong, but yeah. So it's you said 20
base.
20 base.
Yeah.
Plus, it was then 6 and 6 from your arcane gauntlets. That's 12. Plus 4 from your flying, and then oh, so wait, is the arcane gauntlets is it the +6 is different, or
Sorry, it comes through in Roll20 confusingly.
okay.
I got a 12 total damage for like my damage roll. So I had the base 20 for the crit, 12 for the damage roll after that,
Yes.
4 for flying.
Yes.
It was also a success with hope,
Yeah.
so I added D6 to the
Yes.
to the damage roll.
Awesome.
Just a really hot start back.
This is crazy.
So 1.
A 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, and sorry, that's because I have the body basher ability.
Yes.
Anytime I have a successful attack, I like the bonus part. So the +6 is supposed to be, the +6 becomes a +3. So I add,
Or
so it would be 15.
you add 3 more.
Yeah, so it'd be 15. That 12 I said is 15. So 20 base,
Okay.
15, 4, and 1.
That's 40.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, math is hard.
Yeah. It also,
crazy.
I have like the success with hope is from forceful push, so it also knocks them back from melee to close, so it knocks it deeper
Oh.
into the water.
You guys, as you're swimming up, just see super quick, like a bullet through this water, just shoo, as it goes and hits this this crazy creature underneath you. You don't even, I think, register that it's Evandris at first. You're just like, what the fuck else is in this water?
Can I reaction
That's
ink?
crazy. Yeah, reaction ink. Right over, like you're pulling Morgan up. So Morgan, as you're going up, you're just
I just get a
ink.
face full of me. Morgan's freaking out.
As you guys start to swim out of the ink area, your white hair is now slightly dyed, a little bit black or grayish.
Morgan kind of thinks about becoming emo now.
That's awesome. Damn,
I like
40. So okay. So with my usual rule of like doubling the severe at least, that outright killing it, it didn't double it, but I'll add an extra HP mark off because it was so high. That was crazy. All right. And it's still your guys' turn because you did it with hope too. So you gain a hope and clear stress
We're
because you crit.
I'm gonna go to the edge of the pond and try to reach out my little hands and help whoever gets to me first.
Okay, fair. Whoever's there, you have a advantage to try and get up and out of there.
Well,
I'll push Morgan in front of
yeah, I think it's gotta be me.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab them by the leg and like.
Morgan's having just an awful time.
It's no very good bad day.
All right, so yeah,
I
Morgan.
hate the water.
Morgan loves the hair.
Yeah, really. You
Is he
swing Morgan
I
around.
pulled it off.
You swing Morgan around. Awesome. And yeah, I'll say Morgan, as you're going, try to make an agility roll. I think yeah, let's do agility to pull yourself out, and Elret, do the D6 for an advantage roll.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh baby, we crit. We crit.
We crit. Oh my god.
We crit.
Don't need my stinking D6.
What
I mean, it's
the-
just
yeah,
in
are
the
you
wa-
guys taking
Yeah.
pictures too?
Give us the 12 fear. Give us the 12 fear.
Yeah.
You guys don't care.
I got a 6, so you should be
Oh
good.
my god. And that's two 11s, by the way. That's
Oh.
a high crit.
Yeah. Okay. Make sure you put your crits in the crit channel too.
I'll send it,
I
I'll
grabbed
send
a. Yeah, if you want to grab a screen grab of that too.
Oh, I should grab the screen
Not
grab.
the screen grab.
Shut it. Green shot. That's crazy. Yeah, with no issue. It's almost like you're coming up through this water. You're like, oh, that was Evandris. I'm fine.
Like a beautiful porpoise. You're just kind of like.
Yeah.
With that advantage,
Morgan
can I
absolutely
be
like a dolphin, like
attached to
swims to the
Morgan's
top.
back, so I'm still there.
like a flipper.
Morgan swims to the top like a dolphin and does a backflip.
Yeah, a beautiful crest in the
Yeah.
air.
Like spits water. Coming.
With that advantage, can I be like clutched onto like Morgan's arm?
You know what? Yeah, sure.
Yes.
You come up, you do your little beautiful like crest. There's the little sun behind you guys, you know, illuminating you, and you see your little like your octopus friend on your shoulder as you
Yes.
hit the land there, in a 3-point pose.
Yeah, I borrow some ink and put black eyeliner around my eyes.
Etchy.
Well, if you have a bottle, I can ink into it real quick for some squidding pasta later.
Ooh, yeah. Actually.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Oh no! Morgan's emo arc. All right, that's crazy. So you guys are absolutely up here.
Thanks for helping
this
me out or
riverbed.
whatever.
No problem, chap.
You're kind of cool.
Oh no!
Morgan's
I'm gonna
feeling weird
drop
things.
my beast form now that I'm out of the water.
You drop your beast form. All right, Aurelia's back to Aurelia, and you now have a little vial of squid ink.
You're welcome.
Great.
Awesome.
Tucking that away for later.
Fantastic.
Octopi are really squishy, apparently.
I
I
am
learned.
also going to use a fear to shift the spotlight back onto our creatures now in the water. This purple one will start, and it's going to move over closer to Evandris
I'm all with it.
and go in for that same sort of, you know, swimming up to you, big mouth open, rows of thin, sharp teeth, go to snap at you. And it's going to be a 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7 to attack you.
7 does not beat my evasion.
Does not hit. Alright, so that one doesn't do anything, but I'll use a fear to bring in the other guy as he's next to you, sees all of this happen, come in for that same sort of bite. And that is a 14.
14, well.
Okay, so as a reaction, since or actually, okay, I need to roll this damage first. So you have 8 physical damage coming in, which beats the 7 damage threshold that I'd set for this reaction in the monsters. It's called it's team up reaction. So when another adversary within very close range deals 7 damage, I can mark a stress on this guy. So I'll mark a stress to do a standard attack against that same creature. So it's going to, the other guy is going to be inspired and make another bite attack on you, and then technically combine the damage, but it'll just be like another sort of attack.
Sure.
And that's only a 10.
10 will do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you
There's
then
not a lot of evasion.
a whole lot of muscle. That's
Heavy
not
but
a
strong.
ton. So that's 5 points coming in.
5 plus the 8 for, like I said, are they together?
Yes, total together, 5 and
Okay.
8.
For
What is that?
13 total.
Yes.
Okay. Couple quick questions that I'm still like reading and trying to understand with Daggerheart. If it meets my minor damage threshold is 13. If it meets it, is
That's that is a good question.
I think meets it beats it.
That's my
Wait.
thought.
Your minor damage threshold is 13.
that is correct.
Oh,
Holy cow!
Yeah.
Mine's 6.
Yeah. Bare bones is back, baby.
So my major to severe damage threshold is 15.
Yeah.
So
my severe damage threshold is 26. Like I built him to be
Yeesh.
a tank.
Yeah. This is your
Okay,
tank, everyone.
If
Yes.
you got arcane gauntlets as a weapon, you gotta be prepared to take some hits.
yeah.
So, minor damage is anything below your major threshold. Major damage is equal to or above your major threshold, but below severe, and severe is equal to or above your severe threshold.
Okay.
Yeah.
It says equal to or above. So like if it's 13, that means anything 13 and above is major damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna burn an armor slot to bring that just to
All
minor
right.
damage. Then.
All right. So that's these guys, and I'll pass it back to you all.
Gang, I have two very solid options. Number one, I can try to talk to them, or I can just entangle them in seaweed.
Before you, can I I do have another option. My thought, I was gonna ask Anna. It's a little bit shenanigan-y.
Love a good shenanigan.
And it is it's also an attack, but I was thinking, what I would like to attempt as Evandris, since I still technically have my wings up, is trying to use my breath weapon as a jet propulsion to rise back up out of the water.
Yeah.
Which would technically still hit both of them, but that's my goal is to jet engine out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you
especially because yours is technically not straight up fire. You chose celestial, or what was it?
It's radiant. It's it's
radiant.
radiant.
Yeah. So, all right. Yeah. I'll say we'll make a couple rolls. So, I'll say. So you're using your breath weapon. We'll say. I mean, regardless, I think it'll propulsion you upward because of the force of it. So I think that happens regardless. But I think in hitting them, I'll say roll. I'll say, yeah, sort of almost make an attack roll.
Yeah, I mean, just for mechanically, this is your call. It is an instinct roll to hit.
To hit them.
Is it the breath weapon is you can use this breath against a target or group of targets within very close range, treating it as an instinct weapon.
Okay.
So I just don't know. I know I'm doing this is this feels a little bit shenanigans, so I'm kind of leaning on you to tell me how you want to run.
Anna loves shenanigans.
Love shenanigans.
The Anna in shenanigans.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh no.
Anna is short for shenanigan.
Oh no, is that the DM shirt? Oh no.
Yeah, well, let's, merch that.
That'd be great. And there's a picture of me with a really red face if I laugh too hard. Awesome. Okay, so is it you roll an instinct roll to see if you hit them, or they roll an instinct roll to evade it?
It's an attack roll. So it would, to your point, like you mentioned, actually, that makes sense. This would be the attack roll.
Yeah.
As I try to propulsion myself out of the.
Okay.
Depths.
I'll say just flat attack roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think this, and also to be fair, because I did, did the green one close distance on me when it went to attack? So it's in.
The purple one closed distance to you.
Okay, so the one
you were near the green already.
So the one I forceful pushed is still in close range.
Yes.
Okay, so this will only hit the purple one.
Okay.
Because it says very close range.
Within?
Yeah. What I'm saying, I punched the green one.
Yeah.
From melee to close range, and then this breath weapon is range all targets within very close. So just base rules as written, it should only hit the purple one, is what I'm saying. If that makes sense.
Didn't
all
they
targets
both just
within?
attack you?
Yeah, they're both within very close range.
Oh, then this should never mind. Then don't listen to anything I just said. Not gonna do it.
Okay.
9 with hope.
All right. 9. Unfortunately, I don't think hits. Yeah, does not hit them. As you guys look and you see, from the side, the bank next to the water, you guys see fun little effects. Yeah, and I'll say you get to the top, you can poke your head out of the water, and there's still a little bit underneath you. Are you trying to just get out and keep flying, sort of thing?
Yeah, I was trying to propel and hover over the water.
Oh yeah. No problem. Yeah, I'll say whoosh right out. You guys see Evandris, now hovering over the water there.
Excellent.
All right.
Okay.
And that was a fail with hope.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's still a fail, which sends it to a GM turn. So let's see. These guys watch you sort of whoosh right out of the water here. See the others. Oops, sorry. See the others run off the side there. And I'll remind you too as well, Evandris, if you want, you have that ability. You were right next to these creatures there. If you want to do your once per session proximity boon attempt.
Why not? Why not us?
All right. D6.
A simple D6.
Simple D6.
Let me get to the right window here, bang.
Like a D6, like a D6.
Oh, D6. That's a 1.
A 1, as you're spending too much time. It's almost like you're spending too much time, cleaning up under the water here, that you try to. It's not like or like your full attention is on something else and not connecting to this ether in the water here, and you don't get a boon this time, unfortunately. Okay, but yeah, GM turn. Sorry, thought I'd throw that in there. Yes, and as these guys are moving around, they notice you guys picking up, getting out of the water. They will. We'll say that the purple will start moving. Oh, you can do that. If you click and hold, you can actually do some pointing.
And two. That's me.
You guys see these creatures moving and floating under the water. Evandris, you see them moving underneath you towards the shore, and then slowly they start reaching onto the ground.
Oh no.
And slowly coming on land to follow you guys.
Oh.
And
Alright.
you see it sort of, it is climbing on land and is able to move and all that stuff. But you guys see like the hardened sort of skin starts to get a little softer. And it's, it seems to not have as much sort of ethereal sort of shape around it as it gets out here. But this one is going to go ahead and yeah, it's going to get up on this land here. And it's going to, I'm going to spend 2 fear for an ability that it has. I need everyone within very close range. Very close range.
I believe that's all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should, I think, be all of you guys. I think very close range is 3 to 5 inches.
Oh, really? Wow.
I think. Yeah.
Rats.
I'm right next
Which-
to it.
I think it also gets Evandris.
Good.
Good.
Whew. As it gets up there and you see it start to move around, it almost like turns its body almost into like this sort of rounder shape and lifts sort of its tentacles, so it's almost at mid-height, and starts to very quickly start spinning as you see whatever little bits of aether are around it sort of coalesce together and form sharper edges in front of its little tentacles. Yeah, very close ranges. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 2 to 3 inches.
Yeah.
So, 2
I
to
think-
3.
Evandris might be sick.
Yeah, Evandris is safe. Actually, depends on the corner, because these are pretty big creatures. So I think it
Right.
does just get you.
Insane.
So I need everyone then to give me a DC 14 agility reaction roll. So there's no hope or fear tied to this, just whether or not these hit you, as these sort of ethereal blades on its tentacles start whirring around very, very quickly.
As soon as I drop my advantaged ability. Or ability.
Morgan gets a 15.
15, that succeeds.
16.
16, that succeeds.
Aurelia got an 18.
That succeeds.
Elret got an 8.
That does not succeed. All right. So, I thought I had a third. Hey, I do have a third set of dice up here. All right.
I like to
it
think there's
doesn't
dice
belong.
all over your house, just
There-
like in little piles.
There really is.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So, all of you will take,
All of us?
yes. All of you will have
Gulp.
5 points of damage coming in, of ethereal magic damage, as
Nice.
these sections of ethereal magic slice right around and dig into you. But the only person you see really kind of get affected is Elret, as you also will now mark a stress, as you've been battered and knocked on your ass, almost flipping over your head. Turns into a pretty stressful situation, causing you to mark a stress as well. All the rest of you succeeded, so you don't have to mark that stress. So, that is that one. I'll use fear on my DM turn to pull in the other guy as well. And he's going to swim underneath you. And I'll say... go right about here, next to Aurelia.
I'm
And we'll just
surrounded.
go for a normal bite attack.
All right.
With a 7 to hit you.
That does not hit.
Alright. As it swims up, comes again, same sort of thing of as it's pulling itself up on the land, watching for the blades of its friend there. It goes ahead and same sort of long teeth, just and tries to bite you and misses you. Probably as you're like hunkering down from the blades, it just totally misses. And goes back to you guys.
Can I? This is like out of turn, but do you have any hit points? Who is hurt right now?
I have
I
one
used an
hit
armor
point,
slot.
but I'm all right.
I have 2 marked, but I'm okay.
I think I do think I'm gonna spend it. I'm gonna spend 3 hope to clear it out. Since Aurelia is the closest to me that I can see. I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend 3 hope to clear a hit point with the Seraph Hope feature.
Thanks.
Nice.
Nice. Brett would like to cook some calamari. She wants
Yeah.
I would like to go up and smack the closest, the purple guy,
All right.
with my magical frying pan. Let's see if I
Sounds good.
can- Okay.
Wham!
I'm rolling to hit, and I would like to add on tell that to my frying pan, as I have just gotten smacked by its creepy tentacles, and I'm really angry.
Fair. Absolutely.
Okay. Is that 14?
14. So, normally would not hit in the water due to the forces of the water and its, skin on land, as it has seemed to get softer. A 14 does hit.
Get
Get 'em.
cooked, bitch! Okay,
Amazing.
Yeah, or we cooked.
Chat.
actually mark
Yes, maybe.
stress reroll.
Put
Damage
a
dice.
couple of 07s in the chat.
That is going to be 16 damage.
16
Damn.
damage. Ouchie. On purple there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hate it. It's freaking me out. I don't like its slimy little fingers, and I want to cook it.
Amazing. You run up. You guys, even like outside the water and around you guys, just suddenly hear the usual boom. As you look over. Nice solid hit from Elret over there. And was that with hope or fear?
That was unfortunately with fear.
Okay, so I gain a fear,
More fuel to the fire.
and it triggers a DM turn. So, one of them. So, let's see. Yeah, it'll just do the standard attack right now. I am still of ample fear, but we'll just do a regular bite attack. We'll do that on Elret. You just walked up and, hit it with a frying pan. It's not very happy either. That is a 12 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
My evasion score is 10.
12 points of physical damage as again comes down and takes a quick bite, raking teeth. That's that guy, and I'll spend a fear. Actually, sack. Another adversary within this range. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so I will use a fear to pull that other guy in. And you know what? I have the fear. He would like to be like his friend over there. And you'll see him again start to turn into this round shape and lift his tentacles, and his own ethereal magic starts to coalesce into these sort of blade tips at the end and starts woo, 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 woo. I need everyone again to make a agility reaction roll. This time coming from the green guy, of which I think this one also, yeah, would still hit Evandris.
Quick question.
Yeah.
I know that the way that armor and HP has worked kind of went a little bit back and forth. I mark an armor slot to decrease from severe to major and another one to decrease from major to minor, correct?
You can only use one of them when you use an armor slot. But yeah,
Okay.
it goes down a tier.
Okay.
Yes.
Got a 12.
A 12 fails.
Damn it.
I'm going to who got a 12? That was you, Katie.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a prayer dice to add 2 to that.
Add 2 to that for 14.
Yeah.
That
I
is
think-
exactly what you need.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Hey.
Right.
Morgan looks over you, and they somehow have a cigarette now. And they just kind of like.
Oh my god.
Evandris is like just hovering over the water, just like seeing how people handle it, and just like
Amazing.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, Morgan's like prayer hope is just them like looking impressed and like knocking a few like a bit of ash
Ashes.
off their cigarette onto the ground.
Oh no.
Like, where did you even
Not
get
bad.
a light for that?
I mean, we're gonna need new character art. Amazing. Your robes are now just turning, black and other emo makeup.
They turned into a leather jacket for sure.
Yeah. Amazing.
We've got
what
Doc
are-
Martens now?
We got a guy one time.
Okay, so we know Aurelia failed. How about the rest of you?
Wait, no, I didn't.
What?
Or no, you were fine. Yes, that was the point of
Fine.
that.
I got a 14.
You're good. A 14
I
passes.
got a 19.
Passes.
I got
Oh,
a
no.
14, and then I got a -1 for my agility, so
Nope.
it is a 13.
I'm using my prayer dice.
Yes.
I'm using my 2 to make that. to
Just
do-
pass.
Thank you.
All right. So
Elret's
everyone.
looking
And I think Evandris is like nice, and he looks lock in. To Elret.
All right. You guys all have 9 damage coming in. 9 of the ethereal sort of magic slice damage. But none of you have to mark any stress or anything like that.
I will.
With a
one
with a
arm.
loud lock-in coming from your party members. Quick reminder to duck and weave as these blades are going by.
You can't use armor slots on minor damage, right?
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
That's what I thought you couldn't, but I just wanted to be sure.
No, this is good. I didn't know that either.
All right. So that is the DM turn, and it is back to you guys.
Okay, Morgan's filled with confidence now.
No rage.
Their like stick starts like vibrating a little bit with as everyone's in trouble. So they just go for the swing on this first one, and I think they're gonna make it fly to both of them. With my spirit weapon, I can hit two guys within close range on the same attack roll.
And I believe they definitely are.
Awesome. All right. Make that roll.
That's true.
Boy. 12. We got a 15 with hope on that one.
15?
Yeah.
Due to its softer sort of nature, it definitely seems to connect and go through. So that hits.
Hits both of them. So
yeah.
And
to target that big dude.
Should I roll damage separately for each one, or roll one damage roll?
Say?
It says you mark a stress to target an additional adversary within range with the same attack roll. It doesn't say anything about it.
Okay, so then it would probably be the same damage if it's a single attack roll.
Sure.
All right.
Oh, that's not bad. 17 damage to both of them.
Woo! 17. Okay. Amazing. What does it look like as you start to skewer these two and get the last breath out of the green one there?
So fast. It moves so fast, but like their eyelids don't like go above this length, and they just give off a generally unimpressed vibe. And then like they get back to Elret, and then they like take their cigarette out and whisper to Elret, "I'm petrified. I've never been this confident before."
I'm gonna take that cigarette and stomp it out. Those are very good for you.
Evandris just has his hands out in like the most fatherly possible pride.
Morgan can't help themselves. Morgan can't help themselves, and desperately craves approval.
Yes, yes.
Did I do good?
Yes, more.
I can't help but feel like I'm embodying a personality that's not my own. I mean, whatever.
Amazing.
Stuff it down.
You get this. You get this stick that comes back to you, covered in sort of like a film of like fish guts and a little bit of ethereal. You kind of like feel it on your stick, like a little. Woo, woo.
Cool. Morgan
Magic
throws up
fish
in their
guts.
mouth and then swallows it.
I looked at Elret. Are they okay?
They'll be just fine. Just need a drink of water.
Salt water.
As this one is fully dead now over here. So amazing job.
Aurelia would like to get a hit in.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Ooh.
Nice.
Love that.
Of the cigarette, I already stomped it out.
Oh yeah, it might be.
All right. So, was that a roll with hope or fear?
That was with hope.
Awesome. So you gain a hope as well. All right.
Anna's hoarding fear. Just like
Yeah.
piled.
I was going to use a fear to pull this last one in, and it's not gonna do any of its attacks. It's going to try and reach. I'll roll a d6 to see which one of the three of you right near it reaches for. We'll go in order. So like Elret's 1, Morgan's 2, Aurelia's 3, and we'll go back. So I'm rolling with a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is Elret. So it's going to reach with tentacles to see if it can first try to grab you. So give me an agility roll. I'll say.
Oh, I'm so good at those.
And here, I'll roll mine on here. This one, I've got an 18.
I got a 14.
A 14 does not do it.
Paradise.
Yes.
Add a 4 to that.
Oh,
Hey.
meets it. Beats it. All right, it goes in. What do you do to add your paradise so that?
I need a
I doubled down. I'm like, Evandris is so proud. He's like, yes, yes. Hey, Elret, lock in.
Amazing. You lock in as this tentacle comes around. You kind of almost see it at your feet, almost grabbing around it before you just whoop, move out of the way as it
like ducking and weaving.
Yep.
It's very
Misses the
celestial
grab.
lock in. Like my tattoos light up and like you almost see it lock in, leave.
It's like it's giving dad at the soccer game. That's like, come on.
I think I
The ball's over
became
there.
my father figure this entire family. So, maybe not the best one, but you know.
Amazing. Yeah, that's that one. That's my use of fear. So it's back to you guys.
Aurelia desperately wants to get a shot. She's only
Alright.
turned into an octopus and has tried to wriggle her way around, and she's like, hands off my friends. And I'm going to make a hand rune attack.
Ooh.
And I'm going to use my hands off my friends bonus.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Math. 25 with hope.
That definitely hits.
That is 2d10 of magical damage.
All right.
Hunting for a d10. Hold on. Are you kidding? It's a 3.
3. I mean,
I rolled
Aurelia.
2d10 and I got a 3.
Aurelia. 3's enough to do it.
Really?
It seemed a last-ditch effort was the whole reach for the legs to grab Elret into the water. You almost spot this as Elret hears lock in and moves out of the way. What does it look like as you react with these hand runes?
I just say, hands off my friends, and I just, poof, like, palm it right in the head. And then my gold glittery fleckies all come out, and then in a little gold sparkly bit, it explodes. I'm also realizing that one of my d10s was a d8, so...
But you still got
Whatever.
less than that. So, all right. With that, that is the last of our creatures here.
Woo!
Elret's just like smacking one little tentacle over and over and over again with the frying pan.
Evandris flies down and just like grabs the pans like you got it. Time to cook.
All right, I'm good.
Should we start carving this
Are you
boy
done?
up?
Are you
Oh
done?
yeah, I'm slicing some legs off. I'm done. Done.
Good.
Oh, Mari!
All right,
All
guys,
right.
let's have a fish fry.
And I provided squidding for the sauce.
Did.
And Døden
Alright.
said, "Don't fish." Insane.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
the one time he blinked out.
What does he think? Did we see him blink out? Did me and Aurelia see him blink out?
You guys would have just gone underwater, or were just like feeling like. I'll say, give me a reaction. Let's see, instinct roll. So no hope or fear applied for you two, but just to see if one of you caught it.
19.
19.
It's pretty good.
19 as well.
Pretty good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you guys, I think right as you were, moving around right before you would have like been pulled underneath, you guys were like swimming or whatever and like turned and saw your friends. I saw the flicker and then blink out and then shoot, went right underwater.
So, what happened to Døden? He disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I think he's on a journey, like a self-discovery situation.
Okay.
Whoa.
This I respect.
We'll keep an eye out.
Morgan, it looks like you've done a bit of self-discovery yourself.
What?
It's a good look for you.
It's not a phase, Dad. It's who I am.
Morgan remembers smelling fish guts in their mouth and like gags a little bit.
Way to hold it in.
So if
What?
Døden isn't around to see us cook the Kraken, no harm, no foul?
Why would he be offended if we cooked the Kraken?
He didn't like it when we cooked the fish last time.
Yeah, well, you guys
This
were out
fish?
maybe foraging, but when I caught some fish last time, he gave me a good and goddamn beating.
Shit.
So
Well,
I can't help
technically-
but think this is some sort of divine retribution for our actions, because we slaughtered some sea animals right before us, and he disappeared.
Oh yeah, maybe we offended him.
Where did he disappear from?
I don't know. We
he
just
was
got
right
sucked
next
in.
to you
There?
guys in the forest. Yeah.
Evangelist like,
Because he was there, he was
He
gone, but
was
then I was
right over
underwater,
here.
and then I was panicking, and then I was an octopus, and a lot happened since then.
Elret is not very perceptive.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna fly.
I
I'm
was
gonna
a different
fly
person
to
back
where
then.
He was.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly to where he was and just vibe check. There.
I'd like to do a vibe check.
A magical vibe
Can I roll for vibe check?
Roll for vibes. I'll say instinct roll while you're over there. Is there anything you use to like specifically tap into this, or just straight up vibe check?
I think, knowing Evandris, I think he flies over, like kind of deactivates his wings, or maybe he doesn't actually, just kind of flies over, then does like his hover and just kind of meditates to like feel the, feel like if there's any like dark, like using his like kind of divine sense to understand the arcana around him and like peek into reality with a 21 with hope.
21 with hope. All right. So I'll say, because of your connection to spiritual, godly, that realm, as a seraph, I'll say you are able to like the conventional human that goes out over and is just like general vibe check, I don't think would get anything even with like a 21, but for you, with your connection, you feel that usual sense of a mix of like ethereal and a mix of radiance, that sort of thing that you normally do. But then it's almost like where he was standing for a second, you feel like a complete gap of nothingness. Like where this individual once stood, there is nothing, not even ethereal magic. There's almost like there's no air there for a second. And as you're standing there, it just kind of slowly starts to fill in, that ethereal, cackling or crackling energy that you guys are used to slowly starts to fill in that gap, almost like he was never there.
As I feel that, like, do I have memories of Døden still?
Yes, yeah. You have memories of him in meeting, but right now is just not there.
I think, like, as I come to that realization, I kind of wave a hand through, like, the void feeling.
Yeah.
Like a scaled hand. And, assuming that nothing happens, just kind of, like, think on it and start to fly back over.
Yeah, you wave your hand through, and it's that same sort of thing. You almost feel where, like, that... I'll say, with the 21... Do you have any experiences you'd be willing to add that could apply to something like this?
But I'll burn my last paradise to add a 4 to make it a 25.
Okay. Yeah, so the 25. You as you specifically pass your hand through, I'll say, you feel again that's crackling energy as you slowly move through that spot where you vibe felt that there was essentially nothing there. You get a flash in your vision that you blink. It's almost like you're blinking for a second, and you blink, and suddenly, for a split second, the grass looks darker and a little more dried out and dead, and it looks a little darker, and flashes back into this almost like next blink of this exact location as your hand is on the other side of this nothingness, with, you know, coming out of that nothingness and back into the cackling, or I keep saying cackling, crackling sort of ether feel on the other side of it. But there's nothing there. And I'll say you even see like where his last footprint steps were in the grass, but then nothing else right where that was.
I fly back over. And the only thing I relay it and say, I believe Døden is not here and unsure if he's in the same existence. I look at Morgan and just sit and kind of put a hand on his shoulder and just, as a fellow seraph, and say, pray for him, before like sitting and kind of starting to like ponder and watch the filleting of these Cragenâwen and cooking.
Yeah, when Evandris says like out of this existence, does that like make me think of something, or like how does that like ring any bell? Have I encountered anything like that before? Maybe I've read something about like, I don't know, the nature of reality, or is this all new to me?
I mean, so I don't think there's a role needed either. Like, I think you've definitely found books of people who are theorizing on, you know, why this ethereal magic is so questionable, or what exactly it can do, or if it's connected to other things. Like, this is also just a very new science and magic. So these are usually just kind of theory books, but, you know, there's potential with this stuff, but you're not exactly sure if it's even that is doing it, or if there's something else that could potentially be doing it. But I'd say your first guess is like, it's potentially this, because it's near an ethereally dense location, that could be one of the reasons why it happened, but you've never heard of something like this before.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of questions that we don't that we have about the nature of. Morgan gets really really into it. And there's a lot of questions that are just people don't really know. There's a lot of mysteries in the world, you know.
Life's crazy, man.
Life's crazy. You know, we're really, really small compared to.
Speak for yourself.
Morgan takes out the cigarette and picks up a joint.
Stop it! It's not for your lungs.
He's like, where are you getting these from? And how are they always lit somehow?
Oh, it's just one of the many.
You say that, you see Evandris like his like breath is like kind of still hot from like radiant. He goes, I don't know.
Yeah, you go. What?
Elret has gotten out a very, very large knife, and she is chopping up a leg.
Nice. You guys see
really
Elret going to town.
I help her like
A real like.
yeah, I help her like I'll hold a tentacle out and like
Oh yeah, I appreciate that.
Stretch as you, that way you don't have to like lift it yourself.
She's like falling a tree.
I think what Morgan's gonna do is they're gonna reach into their nomadic pack, and as I think I've done like at least twice so far, is I have random rocks in there, I think. So I just pull out like a rock with like some arrows or something, and just like leave them in the place where we saw Døden leave, like just like as a little I'm trying to put like a message if he comes back to like say like, you know, we're still here.
Okay. Sounds good. You leave a little message over near where he blinked out.
Yeah.
All right, let me make a note of that.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So-
maybe he might come back.
Aurelia reaches into her nomadic pack and pulls out some spaghetti.
Oh, I didn't even think about putting.
Yeah, I guess that works.
Curious, but hopefully useful.
Are we not making calamari and squidding pasta? I thought that was the vibe.
Oh, why is that? Why is that in your?
I don't think I could possibly eat those creatures tonight. I think I'll just have some crackers.
You can at least have some pasta.
Oh, pasta's just wet crackers, right?
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Morgan loves that idea. Okay.
You're both like visibly cringing, but like, all right, yeah.
I start praying. Like, wait, just asking the grandfather, is pasta wet crackers?
That's amazing.
They're like hot over the fire, cooking up a little storm.
Amazing. So yeah, you guys did arrive towards the end of your day. So you guys are out foraging and taking a quick dip in this water here. So I'm guessing are you setting up the rest of your camp, making some dinner, all that stuff. Did you want to specifically do anything with your prayer, Evandris, or I guess Morgan, if you would like to as well?
I think Morgan's kind of at a weird place with their divine magic, and they've never really thought of like, they've thought of it in more of an analytical way of like, this can be answered somewhere. There's like, I just haven't found the source yet. And so maybe I think that tonight they will try to reach out to some sort of, they'll try to just start, doing some weird sort of prayer. And they definitely feel really awkward doing it.
Awesome.
Also,
All right.
question: do I get my stress back?
So yeah, we'll say we can reach the long rest stage. So you guys have your 3 options. I also there was the there was something, I think it was that was capacitance. Oh, yes, never mind. You guys have your few options for a long rest. So with the long rest, you all.
They actually have a very convenient, if you hit the downtime thing, you can pick
Yeah,
your
you can
moves
choose.
on the side under long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Pretty
yeah.
Awesome.
So long rest, you can tend to all wounds, clear all stress, repair all armor, or prepare. Which again, if you prepare with yourself, you can just gain an extra hope. If you prepare with 1 or more members of your party, you each gain 2 hope. Or you could work on a project. If you have a specific project that you want to work on across the campaign, do that as well. So what all are you doing? And I'll say the prayer can be a separate thing if you'd like as well.
Okay.
I think
Cool.
to
So,
answer, I think Evandris like is still thinking about the like lean on others
Mhm.
and like trying to make sense of, trying to make sense of like he's concerned about Døden and like wants to pray. Like I think he's kind of torn between like trying to understand how to lead on others and like what happened to Døden.
mhm.
The 2 like major like prayer focuses he probably has.
Okay. I'll say it's here. If we wanted to, let's do the prayers first. I'll say both of you who are, as Morgan is also, are you guys sitting next to each other? Are you trying separate
No,
locations
I think
in
I
the
go
camp,
into
or-
I go into my balloon basket and put a tarp over the basket, so I'm just like under.
Amazing.
Yeah, I think I like go the balloons like hold on, this is like a Landon's ignorant of like how hot air balloons work. When it's at rest,
Yeah.
the top is just like down flat, right?
Yeah. The balloon kind of lays down. You kind of roll it when it's done, but the basket is upright.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I think just kind of find a tree, just hover, meditate high up above everything.
Alright. Above everything, closer
But
to
not
the...
like pretty probably. I imagine he would probably do it separately, given what
Mhm.
Morgan did.
All right. So, both of y'all, give me instinct rolls, please.
I love the noise.
That's a 16.
Oh, I
Okay.
also got a 16.
Is this hope fear or no?
Yeah, we'll
All right,
say
16 with fear.
I got
unfortunately.
16 with hope.
All right. Ooh, both 16s.
Yeah,
The serifs get on the same sort of wavelength.
we're so connected.
Leading on others is apparently really hard.
Whoa.
I'll say, okay. 16 with hope and a 16 with fear. All right. I'll say, as you, Evandris, start to do your usual prayer, you lock in as usual. You try to reach out, 16 with fear. And you don't necessarily get that same connection that you usually do. You hear that like humming sort of static for a second before you get that solid sort of click connection that you're used to. Instead, you sort of start to feel, and I think this is sort of a like a lingering bit of ether from you checking that location before, but you try to connect to your usual godly connection, and instead you feel something else start to creep in, and you feel these almost like tendrils sort of getting very close and hovering and shaking and reaching towards your head before reaching and almost like melting through your scales, and you feel it start to kind of wrap around your brain inside. And as it sort of grasps around, you sort of get flash of these different sort of quick images of, again, that same sort of location, but where you are sitting now, that is darker. The leaves on the trees have all gone away and are either dead or gone off of the tree. It is a darker location. The water seems to be grayer before you switch to something else of almost like a large empty sort of hall with these huge stone statues, two of them on their single knee holding a weapon facing each other, but there seems to be a wavering thing, almost like a wall in between them, before you switch back to another location that seems to be, you don't really recognize this location, but it seems to be in a cave almost, and it's on fire, this deep red sort of fire, and you see these fungal running around. A lot of them are either on the ground not moving, or some rushing away from a certain direction before you come back and you're in this one area as you feel this seeping disconnect from around your brain and out of your head, and is now gone.
I think I come out of my meditation like while hovering, full like radiant breath weapon, in a bit of like broken composure, like and like try to like kind of like gather myself, but way high up away from everyone else.
No problem. And a 16 with hope. As you're sitting there, you pull this tarp over you and you take a second. What is your prayer? What do you think your prayer would look like as a seraph, kind of accepting this possible ability of prayer, for the first time?
Yeah, I don't think they really know how to do it well, so they're just like, sitting crisscross applesauce, like got their sticks sort of just kind of resting on their lap and kind of holding it in their hands, and has this like blanket like draped over them. And then they just sort of try to clear their head and like just, you know, kind of try to activate the energy that they know how to do in the stick, and just kind of while clearing their head and thinking of just like reaching out. I don't know what they I don't really know what they would think like reaching out. I think that their main thing is like maybe stems from like curiosity. So they're kind of just like who are you, I think, is what they think of.
Okay. With a 16, with hope, you approach with curiosity and again try to, like you said, try to channel into this stick, of which there is a definite connection to whatever is fueling your magic in it. And it takes you a second. It is a little awkward at first. You just kind of listen to the water next to you, and you take a second and you think, and you're thinking this question before, almost like it just comes out of you as you ask,
Who are you?
and you take a second. I think your eyes are closed, trying to really hone in before you take a second and open them, and you're not confined to your basket walls anymore in a dark expanse that you see. It is completely black and infinite. But in front of you, I'll say it's not a full shape, but it is, you can see like the bottom sort of half of a cloaked individual. So you see almost like a nose and a small mouth. And it goes, "Oh, hi."
Hi.